Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and get some messages from your loved ones. Go ahead and either pause the video, open the space for them, kind of connect in with them. You can hold something of theirs in your heart space. Let's kind of see what they have to say, any messages or advice as of right now. This is a collective message, so please take it as it resonates to you and your situation. If you are interested in booking your own mediumship message or any other tarot messages with me, the link to that is in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to pull 3 cards to kind of start us off. What do your loved ones have to say as of right now? Any advice or messages? We're going to pull 3 cards for my collective. All right, we have Mystic Circle. Connect with your ancestral wisdom and have the patience on this journey. I am grounded in my path. We have Answers Revealed. Sitting quietly with Spirit helps you find the wisdom that you need. And then we have Heavenly Embrace. You will never lose your way. All paths will lead you back home. Okay, first and foremost, I want to tell you, I feel like there's a sense for my collective that is watching this. I want to tell you that you kind of like are on the right path, okay? I definitely feel that way because with this patience, it's like having patience on this journey, even if you don't understand the answer of right now or what's going to happen, there's some uncertainty or there's like not enough clarity for you in one way or another. I feel like this is like Spirit telling you that you're okay. Things are going to be okay. For others of you, if there is questions on certain things, I want to say nonetheless with this, patience on the journey. If you're trying to accomplish something, achieve something, you want a certain energy, okay? Romantically, physically, financially, whatever this is, I want you to keep going towards that, okay? When this comes into it, I am grounded on my path. If you are feeling very uncertain, very ungrounded, I want you to work on grounding yourself. Now, that's easier said than done, right? That's easier said than done when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling worried, when you know you're not sure on how something's going to work out or if you're going to be able to make the pieces fit in one way or another. It is very hard to stay grounded and not think about, all the possibilities. And for my collective, you guys could be somebody that lets your mind run 10,000 miles a minute. And listen, everybody does that, so do not get hard on yourself. When you start to do that, I really want you to sit there and ground yourself because your loved ones are like, listen, I'm here to guide you. You are very protected. With this card, it says literally, my angels guide me. I feel your loved ones are like, I'm guiding you through this. And even if you're not aware of it at this moment, I promise you the end goal is exactly where, like, I'm leading you to that end goal of where you want to be, okay? With this answers will be revealed. I feel this is more of like Spirit is speaking to you, trying to calm you about a situation. I feel like there's something that you could be questioning or you're uncertain of. Because I keep seeing the 7 of Cups, so I feel like you could be running through possibilities of a situation. You could be very uncertain about something. But I just feel like it's better than what you think. It's okay. Like that's what I want to tell you. It's better than what you think. It's okay. Let's go ahead and pull one piece of advice from Spirit. Let's just pull one card from advice from your loved ones. We're just going to pull one piece of advice. All right, we have making a difference coming forward, okay? Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from your failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and all around you. Understanding its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's the little things that make the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Okay, and I actually always say it's like when you get a no or when something doesn't work out, you're one step closer to getting the yes. You're one step closer to getting that goal. And that's kind of what I feel here for you guys, where it's like there could be a sense or there could be something where it's like you feel like something's not possible. You feel like something's not going to happen for you in one way or another. I want to tell you, I don't want you to think that way because I feel you're being guided towards something where it's like, it's some change. It's like you're being linked into something where it's like it's time for your happiness. It's time for you to feel comfortable or kind of grounded. Let's go ahead and just pull 4 cards from our loved ones. Let's just get some loved ones messages out there. We're going to pull 4 cards. Let's see what our loved ones have to say. 4 cards. All right, we have tragedy coming forward. We have glitches coming forward. We have healed coming forward. And we have animals and insects coming forward. And I'm going to talk about these in a couple different ways. So again, take it as it resonates to you. I'm going to start in with how this relates into you first and foremost. With this tragedy coming forward, because we can see the 5 of Cups on there and the 3 of Swords, right? I feel like this could be where it's like there's something here where it's like you don't feel very settled about something in some way, shape, or form, okay? And with this 5 of Cups, if you can see the card, it has the 3 cups that are kind of fallen down in front of them, right? But there's 2 cups that are still full in the back. And this is like, don't allow whatever has happened to you, right? Don't allow that to affect your future, okay? If something didn't work out, if you didn't reach something in some way, shape, or form, that's okay because you still have full cups behind you. Don't focus on the losses or the fails on something. Focus on what you want to happen for yourself. I do want to say, I feel with this glitches coming forward, this is your loved ones trying to tell you that they do connect in with you in multiple different ways. I want you to pay attention to lights flickering or maybe electronics not working the way that they should, or just even like some clairvoyance or just things like that. When it comes into spirit's communication, don't take things as like, oh, it's a coincidence. Like if this is repeating numbers, I want you looking up what these numbers are meaning, because I feel that your loved ones are really trying to connect in with you, letting you know like, hey, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm walking this path with you. Now, does that mean that it's easy? No. And when I say you're not alone, I feel you have a big spiritual team with you, but it's still not in the physical, right? It's more in the non-physical. So it still can make it hard. But there's something here about being healed, okay? And with this coming forward, your loved ones are like, here, I'm here to help heal you. I'm here to try to help you in some way, shape, or form when it comes into this situation. It's time to make the change. And when I say this, I feel for my collective, it's really time for you. Whatever has happened, and now again, easier said than done. When I speak at a spirit, it's not me. Whatever has happened, the losses, the things that you've gone through, do not allow that to affect your future. Now, again, easier said than done, right? When you've had a door closed or you've gone through traumas, you've gone through triggers, things like that, it's really hard to let go of that pain. But your loved one is like, listen, I don't want you in this energy. This is not where you belong. You belong in something way better, okay? And I'm trying to guide you into that. I'm trying to guide you into the healing. I'm trying to guide you into the future where it comes into this happiness. And this goes in all ways, shapes, or forms. So I want you to take it as it resonates with you. With this animal and this animals and insects, I feel, and this is another thing, if you keep seeing a repeated animal in your reality, I want you to look this up. What does this animal mean? If you're seeing them in your dreams, definitely pay attention a little bit more. And this could be like, ladybugs, things like that. I want you to look up and see like the spiritual meaning behind an animal or an insect if you keep seeing them, whether this be, a symbol of them, something on social media, you see them in the physical, whatever it might be. I want you to look that up. Nonetheless, I definitely feel your loved ones are trying to connect in with you with animals, okay? They're trying to connect in when it comes into this. They're like, I feel that that's how they can show their love a little bit in the physical, is having that impressionable like energy on animals. Now, for some of my collective, I will say, this is just kind of coming into me. If you have an animal that kind of acts strange or kind of looks a certain way, like as far as like looking at a corner of a room and like barking, or, kind of like, I feel like noticing something where it's like you are not noticing it. I feel like they're picking up on this person's energy being around you, okay? So don't be scared, because I feel that's more of your loved one kind of trying to connect in with you or just being present, and it's like your animal is able to pick up on that energy. Now, I do want to talk about this tragedy and this healed. Those who have those loved ones who kind of either passed very suddenly, or maybe there was a restriction in some way, shape, or form. They had this could go, and I'm going to be very specific more on this. I feel like they could have dealt with like maybe depression, or they could have dealt with like some sort of loss that was very heavy on their heart. I just want to say like they've healed from that energy. That's not the energy that they hold on to anymore. And sometimes when I feel like I see somebody like opening their arms like really big and wide, this means that like maybe something was like restricted on their body, but they're not in that energy anymore. They're healed from whatever was in this physical. They're very healed from it. And so I feel like that's something I want to bring across very clearly. It's like whatever that energy was. Now, it doesn't have to be that, because I did say the other side of things, but those who have those loved ones, right? I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards from your loved ones and just kind of see what else they have to say. What other messages do your loved ones have to say to you? We're going to pull 3 cards. All right, we have difficult passing. Okay, so those specifically, because this is coming out now twice, this could be a fast passing. This could have been where it was like it was unaware of something in some way, shape, or form, where it was like, again, this could be, again, where you were really struggling. Tragedy can go into like a really strugglesome passing as well, where it was really hard for you, okay? Just because they're gone does not mean that they're here. Now, is that easier like to say than it is to understand? Absolutely. I lost my best friend, and so I'm right there with you. It really made me question my faith and certain things like that. And I understand the energy of like, they might not be here in the physical, but that doesn't mean that they've ever left your side. And I even started the reading like that before we even got any of these cards out. If you feel some sort of energy in the room with you, or if you're, again, your animal is kind of acting strange of a certain corner, or like just barks at something randomly, I feel like that's more of their energy trying to come forward for you. And those who, like, I want to say there could be somebody maybe who struggled mentally or emotionally that's crossed over. That is not the energy that they're in. I promise you it is not. And I do want to say, when it comes into this, because we have your eyes, I love seeing the world from your perspective. I love being able to walk the world in your shoes now, because I feel like the way that you view the world, or the way that you view things, is just way more beautiful than maybe what they could have comprehended in this lifetime. And it's like, don't allow that sparkle to break, right? We all come into this world with a bright sparkle in our eyes, and I feel the world can break us over time. Don't allow this world to break you, because you are such a beautiful spirit. You are so incredible. We also have birthday coming forward. This could reference like your birthday, their birthday, but this also could reference like something significant kind of coming up for you here soon, whether you're aware of it or not. But they're like, I'm acknowledging that. I'll be present during this time. And it definitely could be like there's a birthday coming up, so if so, happy birthday. But I want to say this could also be like some sort of event. Like there's something special happening for you, and they're going to be there. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Let's just kind of see what else do our loved ones have to say, any other messages or advice from our loved ones. We're going to pull a couple more cards. Let's see what else wants to come forward. Okay, this one wanted to fly on out. So we have autumn, and this is coming forward in a timing card. If you are wondering about something, if you're asking about a specific time, if you're asking about something, I want to say autumn. However, this could be soul growth, where it's like it's time for something new to happen, or it's time for you to get like, again, making the difference, where it's like I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to start over. I'm ready for this new chapter. I have gone through the lessons. I've gone through all of that. Now it's time for me to move forward. Okay, we have present coming forward, attracting. All right, let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards and see what else wants to come forward. Yeah, see, I want to say it's like with all of this message here, because we have the making the difference, and then what I said about the tragedy as well. If there's something that this collective is like really struggling with, I want you to stop thinking about it. I want you to start focusing on what it is that you're trying to attract. Now, is that easier said than done? Absolutely. I struggle with anxiety, anxiousness, you know, so I completely get it. But I want you to focus when you start to get anxiety, when you start to get anxious. I really want you to start focusing on what it is that you're looking to attract, not focusing on that energy that you're looking to avoid. Okay? Do not stress yourself. Do not allow yourself to sit in that anxious energy. Try to distract your mind. Play games, start coloring, you know, go outside, distract your mind. We have Venus coming forward. We have offer. Yeah, I just feel like it's time for you to focus on what it is that you want to attract. Let's pull 1 more card. All right, and we have time out. Okay. If you're feeling blocked from something, I really feel that it is time for you to focus on what it is that you want to attract. I'm just going to pull some tarot cards for this collective. Let's pull some tarot cards and kind of see what's coming forward. We're going to pull for the next 6 months. This is timeless, so by whenever you are seeing this, let's go ahead and pull some cards. We're going to pull 4 cards for my collective. What's coming forward in the next 6 months for this collective. Okay, so we have King of Pentacles coming forward. We have that Three of Cups coming forward. We have that Temperance coming forward. And then we have the Sun. Yeah, okay. I really want you to focus on the next 6 months, okay? And that's what I asked was coming forward in the next 6 months. However, this probably could be happening sooner than 6 months because we're asking kind of like the overall energy. I want to say that this is like you're feeling very grounded and stable in what it is that you're looking for with this Three of Cups. I feel like this is more of like that fun kind of go loose energy. Focusing on that fun or that flow of energy is going to bring you the balance into this sense of not, I want to say with this, it's like we could feel very blocked, but it's like if we focus on what it is that we want to attract and not so much in the sense of, you know, the lack of or the worry or the stress. And again, easier said than done, right? If you're used to a door being closed on you consistently all the time, where it's like one time after another, the door's being closed, something's being shut down, you know, this, that, or the other. I feel when it comes into that, I don't want you to focus on it. I want you to focus on the other side. Again, every no is one step closer to a yes. Every time you fail at something, you're one step closer to succeeding. And if we all, and you know, we all have those moments where it's like, I want to reference it into riding a bike. That's kind of like what your spirit guides are showing me, your loved ones are showing me, is like, you know, when you hop on a bike, you don't just start riding right away. Like, you have to learn how to ride a bike, and sometimes you're going to fall, and it's a little scary, right? You don't want to get hurt, but it's like the more that you try, the better that you get, the more that you learn, and that's kind of what I feel when it comes into this situation. So whatever this is about, I feel if you have failed at something before, it's like you take what you've learned, you take all of those like little things, and it's like, I'm going to apply that again. I'm going to apply it again. And it could be in different situations, right? And it doesn't have to be this way, but I would say romance is a good way to set this, where it's like, you know, you could be used to having like failed relationships, bad relationships, and it's like, take what you've learned from those bad relationships and apply it into the future, right? It doesn't mean that you need to spare love. You're not meant for love in this lifetime. It just means that it's time for you to find that true love and what you're looking for. And it could go into job, it can go into anything. I just feel like romance is an easy way to kind of relate this situation, but I definitely feel like there's some sort of balance. There's something here where it's like, don't focus on that blocked energy, that heavy energy. I want you to focus on the flow of energy, and whatever this is could be around autumn time as well, where it's like you're going to see the payoff of this in the autumn, like in autumn, around that time. So that could be something, but this also could reference where it's like, it's time to start over. And this could be where it's like something happened in the autumn and it's like, it's time to let that go to move forward. And again, easier said than done, but that's what your loved ones are saying, is like, be very stable and secure and grounded on what you're asking for. Know that you're going to be able to get there, right? Because when we think of King of Pentacles, it's not talking male or female. It's a very grounded energy. What this person wants, like, they're very secure, they're very stable in this. I'm going to get there. And that's kind of what I feel your loved ones are saying for you. Feel very secure and stable, and that's what's going to start attracting what it is that you're looking for. Remember, I am grounded in my path. Spirit speaks to me in silence. My angels are guiding me. Your loved ones, they're like, listen, when it comes into this path, I promise you it's going to be okay. Okay? You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge to get there. Be patient with yourself. I'm speaking to you. I'm giving you signs. I'm giving you synchronicities. And this could be through repeating numbers. This could be, you know, you keep seeing the same thing. Do not take a sign as a coincidence. If this is that you open, you know, a piece of chocolate and it says like something on it, right? Like those Dove ones that have chocolate sayings, on them, or if this is like a fortune cookie and you open it up and you see a saying, your spirit guides, your loved ones are talking to you. And I feel this goes in so many different ways, through repeating numbers, through animals, through synchronicities. Pay attention to them, because guess what? They're guiding you back to your path, even when you feel that you're off of that, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. If you're interested in booking your own message with me, the link to that is in the description box below. Take care.